Shield wall!
Oh no, the impenetrable shield wall. Oh my gosh.
Jarlborg, he has come back to attack us.
I think these old people gotta fight.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Prez Grits Presents a Prez Grits, and today we are getting back into Vikings. That's right, it's Vikings Season 2, Episode 3. We're here with Mikey J today. What's up, Mikey J?
How are you today, Prez? I'm really excited here as always. I can't believe episode 3, man. The way time's going, we might be getting into like some nuclear energy might start to be generated here. The way this show's progressing so quickly.
I mean, it is time jumping. Like 4 years later, in between episodes. That's a pretty quick jump. It was 4 years, right?
It was 4 years. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. That was amazing.
You know, it's funny. You know, one of our watchers had a comment about the fact that they needed time to make boats to kind of make up for all those people that died and things like that, and also just getting messages around were kind of tough, you know, back then.
Yeah.
So a winter meant maybe not talking to your, to people for a while. So, I guess the 4 years were kind of necessary, but a lot of talk about where Bjorn and Lagertha is, and we didn't obviously see them last episode, but obviously Aslog is now with her third child. We find out already 2 sons with Ragnar. So that family seems to be really growing by leaps and bounds. And now they're headed to, well, they thought they were headed to England, but now they're in Wessex and dealing with this King Egbert that we don't know too much about. We got to learn more about.
Yeah, so it looks like, they've made this trek out to Wessex, or West Essex, as I like to call it. No, I really don't. I'm just kidding. But, we're going to find out what's going on. We've got this new king on the scene. I mean, I don't really know what to think. Like, the last episode just kind of left me, like, scratching my head, to be honest, like, through most of it. They still mention Bjorn in a very mild sort of way, as in a prophecy by the seer have mentioned that he is going to be one of the sons who achieves great fame by either marrying rich or by traveling the world. And I guess, it would probably be the traveling the world one. But who knows? I guess we're just gonna have to see, what the future has in store. Rollo, I mean, what even happened with Rollo?
Now, Rollo, is still trying to find himself. He was denied the opportunity to go with them on this raid by his brother. But also, our buddy Jarl Borg was also denied from going on the trip as well.
But he's getting Borg money, right?
What's that?
He's getting money, though.
Yeah, some kind of there's still beef between him and Horik. So Horik said, hey, had Ragnar do his dirty work and said, hey, I don't want this guy going with us. So, but in the meantime, Borg tried to recruit, try to get the band back together with Rollo. And Rollo was like, nah, I'm good. And what he said, the famous quote, he said, you're right, I am a fool, but I hope to be wise. So, I don't know. Rollo's a redemption story. I'm sticking with it.
You think he's a redemption story? Okay. People don't change. Not really. But maybe. I guess we'll see. And but I guess we'll actually see really soon, because we're going to jump right in. But before we do, I want to remind everybody that this is not a market substitute. So please head on over to Amazon and check out the show if you've not seen it already, and then come back and do the reaction with us. And I also just want to let everybody know that in the time codes in the description down below, you will find the time codes, which will take you to the reaction or to the review at the end. But who does that? Stay here, hang out with us, watch the whole thing. Thanks a lot. And with that all said, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and let's get back to the show. Lagertha.
Yes.
She's not gone.
Why must I follow you up the fields? You're my wife.
You don't love my son.
You don't know how to.
And if your son will only meet me halfway.
Wow. So she's not going to take cheating, but she'll take slapping?
Hmm. That's not the shield maiden we know. Uh-oh. Ah,
Hide your loot.
hide your shit.
Oh,
What?
jeez. The guy was like, I want to die first.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
I mean, when I saw them running around the corner one at a time, I was like, well, I know this isn't going to work.
We've seen this before.
Yeah.
This is not the way to defeat them.
I knew that wasn't going to work.
Dumb ways to die.
I don't know why they just didn't let him come into the square and then surround him. Like, that would have... But okay.
Shield wall!
Oh, no. The impenetrable shield wall.
It's not a trap. They're just dumb.
Don't worry, there's nobody in there left to stop you.
Open. You're right!
Yeah.
There it is.
Treasure!
Athelstan. Ugh.
It must be St. Birinus.
You keep talking to me like I know what to say.
A saint is a man who has lived a particularly holy life. Miracles are things which are impossible to do.
Huh.
Wait.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be the people.
Yep. People. Yikes.
Is he gonna become conflicted? This is what he used to do, right?
Yep.
No! Stop!
Oh, jeez. Just tooled them up.
One day you will be caught. We will catch you and crucify you.
Kill this guy. Kimki, do him. Yeah. Where's the treasure?
Huh. Fascinating. I didn't see that coming.
Oh my god.
Dios.
Oh my goodness.
What will happen to him?
You just wait and see.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Domine, Jesus Christ.
Oh. Okay. A little bit of cruelty there. Wow.
She's like, have you tried this?
Huh.
Do they know what bread is, you think? Oh, somebody's there.
Huh.
Sometimes he has a heart, sometimes he doesn't.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Orlando, quiet him.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he is conflicted. Oh no.
He's gonna kill him.
Deus tibi benedicas.
No! Yeah.
No more fun for Floki. Damn.
Well.
Cold-blooded.
Wait, was that Bjorn?
Oh, no way. Is that him? No.
Mother, why would you allow him to do?
Me.
Has he hit you before?
It will never happen again.
If it does, I'll kill him.
Bjorn.
What would Ragnar say?
Kaha.
Sometimes I think of him. I miss him again.
You must always be proud.
As should you for being his wife.
True. Like, aside from the stuff that he's saying, I see what he's saying. Old Lagertha would never take that crap, is what he's saying. Siggy.
Third son, serpent in the eye.
Another son? Yes.
She's like, yes, of course.
What is his name?
Sigurd, after my father.
Isn't there already one of those?
There it is. Oh, damn. Serpent in the eye. So badass.
Sigurd, snake in the eye.
Damn.
You have heard of the attack on Winchester.
It's always taking a bath.
Always.
I grieve the martyrdom of my...
Why we did not do more to protect our brothers and sisters.
Bishop Swithin was a necessary sacrifice.
As a man of God, I assumed he welcomed the opportunity for martyrdom.
Nice.
Because I'm going to offer you precisely that same opportunity.
Pass. No thanks.
Hate anyone?
I have something for you, Athelstan. Are these not the images of your god?
My god is Odin, the All-Father.
I don't believe you.
Here is a real treasure. I like your thinking. Would the Saxons simply invite us to live among them?
We gotta take it.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that's not going to be nearly as easy as raiding.
We're getting married?
Oh, is that Earl Borg?
That's Earl Borg.
Jarl Borg or whatever?
Is he? I guess he's getting married.
So I am married for the second time. Brother poisoned the drinks that day.
Oh yeah.
Of course, the same thing can never happen twice, so let the wine be poured.
Who said that?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, who will be the first to drink in celebration?
Not me.
Right? No, not you, honey. Not you. Not
oh,
you.
Lord. No, lady. Where's Rollo?
He closes his eyes. He's like, no, not her.
Look, he even called it. He's like, I can't have the choice. I'm going to drink it. I would just ask who had this wine. Just check the seal.
Ragnar Lothbrok has been broken.
Sort of.
Gone raiding west without me, without us.
Oh, you're just dragging everybody into it.
I declare today that I will seek vengeance against Ragnar Lothbrok.
Wow.
What a shitty, half-baked, slap the weak people when they ain't looking plan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just like a Viking though, actually. Yeah, it adds up. What's this nonsense?
This is going to be a. This is the bishop. It's going to negotiate.
You're going to give him more money to leave.
We want to make peace with the king.
What are you doing?
So we don't have to kill any more of you.
Let's keep this guy. Whoa! Why?
Show him
Why?
I mean business.
He didn't like the way that guy.
He can't even escape. He can't get on the horse.
Oh my God!
He really can't.
Dude, he slowed that guy out.
Yeah.
Are you unhappy? What can I do to make you happy?
Hands off my mom.
Show that you are truly the son of Ragnar Lothbrok.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I want to know what is essential to life. What is really important. Will you let me?
I don't think so.
No. I have solemnly sworn to Lagertha that I shall take care of you.
Find anyone who can fight. Anyone who can hold a weapon. We're under attack.
Oh my goodness. Why did they give him noble?
Step up, Rollo.
They gave him some noble lines to say just now.
Come on, Rollo.
He seems all noble now.
Jarl Borg, he has come back to attack us.
Look, these old people got to fight.
We're going to fight.
Yo.
Isn't she a shield maiden too, though, kind of, or something?
No, Asla can't fight.
I don't know. She should be able to.
Look at these old people and
parents are
women got to
warriors,
fight.
right?
You on each flank.
Her mother's Broomhilda and her father's someone.
Siggy.
Siggy.
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Come on, Siggy.
You are not a shield.
You're better than Oslog.
I need you to go back to the Great Hall. Find Princess Auslaug and her children and take them up into the mountains. For whatever the gods have decided is about to happen.
Okay, he seems smart and wise all of a sudden.
So I told you, turn around, Rollo.
I mean, he's thinking so clearly. He knows exactly what the threat is. He knows exactly why. What's going on? Who is this man? There you go. Get a couple of them. Oh no. You think Rollo's gonna kill the Jarl? I think so. Or is he gonna get captured? Come on, Rollo.
Fall back!
Run like you always do.
Oh, nice arm. Damn, Rollo.
Shield wall!
Okay, there's got to be an answer to the shield wall.
Surrender!
Rollo, go. I will tell the gods what you have done.
They can't see it?
Oh, so they're letting him escape? They let Rollo escape?
Now do you surrender?
This guy ain't giving up.
Yeah. Well, I guess so everyone else is gonna get slaughtered? Oh. No, I guess not everyone. Ooh. Feel better now? You slaughtered everybody? Because you couldn't go on a trip?
You go on a trip. Couldn't go on the class trip.
For real. Grades wasn't good enough, couldn't go, so everybody gotta die. Okay. Real mature.
So, your thoughts?
So you mean to tell me that they had 4 years to prepare, and the thought of security at home just didn't cross anyone's mind in the 4-year period?
Well, yeah, you're right. Because, again, I always try to give Ragnar credit for being this great strategist, and he clearly is not thinking of every angle. How do you leave your wife and children, one of whom wasn't even born yet, with your brother, who you've said you don't trust, and he's going to be... Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, it seemed very... Even the defense was very last minute thrown together. It was like, hey, everyone just show up on the show. It wasn't well thought out. I'm with you.
I mean, I'm just saying, 4 years' time you had. I guess maybe, though... Okay, I guess to be fair... Maybe, to be fair. Is this fair or not? No, I guess maybe it's not fair. Because I was going to say, to be fair, perhaps, I'm not taking into consideration that it was the Jarl who attacked him, and that decision hadn't been made until the last second to not invite the Jarl. So it's not like they were preparing for that specifically.
True.
But then again, security in general. I mean, don't you just worry about other people? I mean, security in general. You guys got across the water to these other lands, went and raided them and split. You don't think they're going to be like, we can do that too? And go figure out where they come from?
Yeah, you don't even need to... Yeah, I'm with you. You don't even need to leave the continent to know there's danger. Because, we established this last season that, all these earls, it's a loose affiliation. There's not really any pure hierarchy or anything that people are, won't attack each other. And again, to your point, they made an enemy with this Jarl Borg. Even though it was last minute, you're right. You still... Even Rollo made a comment. He said all the good fighters have left. You leave a few, leave a dozen or so behind to defend your family. Come on.
Yeah, so you're just gonna bounce out with all the dudes, knowing that you created a bunch of enemies, knowing that these people are hotheads and don't think things through.
Yeah.
And it seems like every time he leaves, disaster strikes home. Like he left and his daughter died to the plague, and every time he leaves, disaster strikes home. So
it's true.
You would think that he would, be a little bit more interested in the safety.
I know.
Of the family that that he leaves behind, but
I know.
As wise as he is, he's I guess. But 4 years, that's a long time to think of that stuff. Like.
Yeah.
And Aslog is very smart and astute. Like. Why would she not? Like, I would think she would think that. Like, she'd be like...
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just leaving... So you're starting all this crap, and you're just leaving me here. Because her parents are warriors. Like, I'm sure she knows, but she seems like the kind of girl that would know some strategy.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, the good news is, hey, we saw Bjorn, Lagertha. That gave my heart joy to see them.
It was great to see her again, actually.
They're alive. They may not be well, but they're alive. She's getting smacked around. She's not exactly being the shield maiden that we knew she was.
She would have stabbed his dick off. Like, what? Old Lagertha wouldn't have taken that at all.
And Bjorn wants to, it seems like he wants to go, find himself as a man. And, it's interesting. Well, I'm not sure we got the name of this guy who's the new husband, whatever his name is. I have a feeling we won't know him for very long.
And he's an earl, also, I guess.
Yeah.
Of some northern land. He's a Northman somewhere, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. Okay, and on that note, like, so not only is she not disappeared off into the woods nowhere, but she's still an earl's wife somewhere. So
yes. Yeah,
that means
she
remarried. Still has power and must have some sort of notoriety.
Yeah, remarried. Doesn't look like any additional children, but remarried. Yeah. Now this new guy, on one hand, okay, he slaps her around. That's not really cool. But on the other hand, he looks like he's trying to protect them, which they needed. Right? They were cut loose 4 years ago. It was just them and a horse.
I was worried about them, but it seems
me too.
He seems relatively wealthy and powerful too.
He does.
So I'm just wondering how nobody's. Here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if Siggy knows where she is and who she's with.
Chances are, yes.
Siggy probably does.
Oh, so are you saying the headed into the mountains means go find Lagertha and Bjorn?
No, I didn't mean that.
Oh.
No, that would be interesting though.
Yeah.
No, I just meant in the last episode, remember, because Siggy was talking to the king and she's like, I know all sorts of things about Lagertha. And I'm like, what do you know?
Oh, I see.
Because I felt like she was saying it like she knows stuff about her right now, including her whereabouts. Like, that's what I felt like when she was saying that. So that's why I'm thinking that because Lagertha is not lost in the woods, but in fact married to someone powerful and probably with notoriety, maybe Siggy does know where she is.
Yeah. No, you're probably right. Yeah.
So that's all I was thinking. And maybe Siggy, I don't know. It would be crazy if that is where they would. But no. It's not that. Could be that.
Now, what about back in Wessex, right? It seems like the bath. Oh my gosh, they love that king likes to spend a lot. Egbert likes to spend a lot of time with a bunch of dudes. Too bad neither of us knows anything about that.
Scene.
But what's that?
I don't know how I got through that scene without saying something like.
Right.
Because y'all. Okay, so to the audience, to guys watching, if anybody's watching this part, I have a bathhouse story that happened to me recently. I might tell it, but I did tell it to Mikey J, so he knows the story. So when they were all in the bathhouse, like that's what was going through my mind. I'm just like, oh my god.
Leave that for a future episode. Yeah.
Future episode. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, honestly, when they're not in the bath, they were trying to make deals. They offered, or at least met up with Ragnar to see if they could make a deal, I guess. And things seem to be going okay. Ragnar said, "Oh, how much will he pay us to leave? How much will he pay us to stay?" Like he's trying to make moves. But then Hork just cuts that guy down.
Yep.
What did you make of that scene?
I felt like that was just him they're just making a statement. They're just telling him like that they mean business, like whatever the deal is, if they don't get their way, they will kill you. Like I think they're just, sending a message.
I noticed, maybe I'm reading too much. It seemed like the guy that Hork killed, he seemed like he was like taking inventory. He was like doing
he's just a little messenger dude, like a little nobody.
Maybe Hork thought, oh, this guy is the scout, the main scout. So let me just make sure they don't get too much information out of it. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe I'm leaping.
Yeah, it wasn't that well thought out.
I think I could see though Ragnar being a little bit upset about that and wishing Hork hadn't done that, because again, if he's trying, I know they just killed a whole bunch of.
Cares.
No, he gave him a real side eye.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of because that kid wasn't anybody important, I don't believe. Right? He wasn't. He wasn't.
Maybe not.
Being a messenger, he wasn't like an important person or anything. So, and even if he was, I think, like I said, I think they're just really sending a message. Like we don't really care who you are. We don't care anything about this. If we don't get our way, we'll just kill you. and
Right.
then we'll get our way anyway. Like, I think that's really what that message was.
Because, yeah, there's a fine line between threatening and just being like overly hostile. Because if he really is trying to set up shop, and he seems to be really liking this idea of, hey, this earth is easy to grow on, we could just live here, right? That's not the good way to make neighbors, though. But then again, I guess, look, they started attacking churches, so they already established that they're not going to be good neighbors.
No, they're not. They're very disrespectful. They'll kick your tables right over, chop up your floors, and steal your treasure right from underneath your feet.
They'll how about them take the bones out from under your altar?
They will. Don't
look. Floki brought the hand to Athelstan, like, yeah, here's your buddy.
Yeah, like, yeah, they're very disrespectful.
Wow.
But Floki is onto the priest. The priest he's becoming conflicted.
I don't know why. We both these guys seemingly are on the same side. I mean, Athelstan's not shown any allegiance. I mean, what he tried to save that priest. Okay, like, Ragnar tried to save that kid in the corner. So like, what are we talking about here? Floki just has an highly sensitive. I feel he's highly sensitive to this idea that there's a stranger amongst them, and he will never see Athelstan as one of their own, I think.
Well, I think it's also fair to take it a bit further and say that Floki tends to see people's true nature. Like, that's what he sees, because he did the same thing with Rollo. Like, when Rollo, was declaring to be a Christian and stuff like that, he was doing the same thing. Thing. He, like, Floki just, like, he sees through people. Like, he sees what their true nature is. And he's not saying he dislikes Athelstan, yeah. Okay, he's not saying he dislikes him, but he's just saying, like, look, I know that you're really a Christian, even though you keep saying you're not.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying there's anything against you being a Christian, but I know how you Christians are with our gods. You hate our gods and say that stuff about us. So he's like, just. So I think, Floki is just like, I can see who you really are. Stop pretending to be something you're not.
Yeah. So you're right. So Floki did something similar with Rollo, don't forget, when Rollo converted, right?
Right.
He was like, and then the funny scene when Rollo started killing all those Christians, he's like, is that enough now? Have I proven myself?
Right, exactly. So, he's just, I mean, that's just Floki's nature, is to see directly into people. So,
yeah. Good episode. Like good episode.
Yeah. Keep up the energy and the excitement, and we'll keep on trucking along.
Yes.
Well, that's about all I've got. Got anything else?
That's it.
All right. Well, we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.